The story begins with a police officer named Ward, who was very good at his job. Ward had never left any mission incomplete. However, recently during a mission, Ward was shot, but he had no idea who shot him. Although he had recovered from the gunshot quite well, every day Ward had dreams that someone was trying to kill him with a bullet. The face of the person who shot him was never visible to him. Now, another police officer named Nick was shown to him, who was actually Ward's partner. Together, they completed missions. Nick's face was very strange and scary to other people because Nick was not a human, but an alien. This was the time when various types of aliens started residing on our Earth. They had become an integral part of human civilization. Nick always supported Ward, and together they completed every mission. Now, Ward's daughter arrives at that place where Ward was stationed. She was very happy to meet her father after many days because Ward was so busy with his work that he couldn't give time to his family. Now, Ward was going to leave his daughter with his aunt as he had to go on an important mission. Therefore, he couldn't spend much time with his daughter. Ward's daughter was telling him that she loved him very much and wanted him to quit this job because this job was very risky. Ward's wife also complained that he worked with aliens and these aliens didn't think at all before killing humans. But Ward had full confidence in Nick. And he says that everything will be alright soon. The matter escalated when Ward enters his department, and many of his friends tell him that he is lacking humanity by working with an alien. That alien could take his life at any moment, so he should be careful. All these words made Ward think. After a meeting with all the police officers, he goes to his superior and asks if his partner can be changed. His superior tells him that it's not possible anymore. The team has been formed, and he has to work with it. There was no other option for Ward besides carrying out his mission. Suddenly, Ward and Nick are called for a mission where a madman was causing terror on the streets. They quickly reach the spot in their car. The madman, whose beard and mustache were quite large, had a knife in his hand, with which he was scaring the people around. But Ward and Nick easily catch him and start taking him away in their van. The madman was looking quite strange, and now he started saying something after looking at Ward and Nick. He was saying that a human and an alien together would save the whole world. Though they might not be trusted initially, this was the truth, and they would become protectors for everyone. Ward and Nick were understanding that this man was mad, and his words shouldn't be trusted. So, they both put him in jail for punishment. After some time, two agents came to Ward for some inquiries. They were saying that some time ago, an alien attacked him. This case didn't come to us, otherwise, we would have caught the perpetrator. But now, the court had given this case to those two officers. After continuous investigation, both officers come to know that the one who attacked Ward was an alien. Actually, that alien was just like his friend Nick, and Nick didn't want his species to be caught and killed. So, Nick made every effort to somehow release his friend. And this matter didn't come up in front of anyone. Ward also started thinking a lot about all these things. He wondered why his friend was doing this. But both agents were trying their best to solve this case. But Ward didn't have any evidence to suspect his friend. On the other hand, some other agents were shown who dealt with cases involving magic and black magic. Now, those agents reach a man with long hair who had predicted that humans and aliens would save the world together. When continuously asked about this, the man with long hair was saying that he only knew that a very dangerous witch was alive, and she needed a magical stick to attack from all sides. A lady named Taika could reach that stick, but the man with long hair was saying that if we take the stick from Taika, peace will prevail everywhere. Due to having that stick, we will become very powerful. Now, Ward and Nick are shown, who were moving forward for their next mission. They were informed that many people's lives were at risk inside a factory. But as soon as they reached there, many people started firing at them. Ward and Nick were retaliating while saving themselves. When they both reached inside, many people were found dead. It seemed like someone had burnt these people. But as they went further inside, they saw a witch who was slowly increasing her powers. However, this creature had not yet come alive, but it seemed quite dangerous. Suddenly, Nick sees a girl running, and both of them start following her. This girl was not just anyone, she was Tika, who had a magical stick. Tika was telling Ward and Nick not to take this stick from her, as she needed to protect it at all costs. Nick and Ward get busy listening to Tika, but by then, many other police officers had arrived. Seeing the magical stick, the minds of those police officers began to change, and now they all started thinking about selling the magical stick and earning a lot of money. But Ward and Nick refused to do so. This led to an argument between Nick, Ward, and their colleagues, who fled after firing. Now Nick was also stopping Ward from doing this because he thought the stick could be dangerous, but Ward started suspecting Nick because he thought that the last time he was attacked, Nick helped his colleagues. When Nick finally arrives after being attacked, he realizes that the one who attacked him was not of our species, he was a human who attacked you after taking this change. I tried very hard to catch him, but he ran away from there. You can trust me, Nick confirms to Ward. They were still talking when some gangsters arrived, and their numbers were very large. They came to Nick and asked for the magical stick, but Ward says he won't do that. He says that I won't do this magical stick belongs to Tika and is quite dangerous too. Nick was also fully supporting Word, and he even pointed a gun at the gangster. But all the gangsters were saying that this would be a big mistake for both of them. They quickly get into the car with Tika and start driving away. All the gangsters were jumping on their car and trying to destroy it, but the good thing was that their police car was bulletproof. They continued to move forward, trying to prevent the gangsters from causing more damage. But soon Tika, Nick, and Word were saying to stop the car as soon as possible. However, Nick and Word did not do this at all. Suddenly, as they moved forward, their car collided with an invisible wall. More than half of the car was destroyed. This wall could not be seen at all, it was made from the same magical stick. For now, all three of them managed to save their lives and got out of the car, heading towards a safe place. As they moved for now, they saw another alien, which was even more powerful. That alien also needed a magical stick, so it quickly went to the same factory where all the dead bodies of people were present. The powerful alien now noticed the creature that was slowly growing. She understood that if it didn't have a magical stick, it was of no use to her, so she immediately killed the creature. After that, the alien girl left with all her men to find the magical stick. She started searching everywhere. Meanwhile, Nick, Word, and Tika were hiding in a room where they would spend their night. But things were not going to be so simple for them. Once again, an unknown gang attacked them, who wanted the magical stick. Somehow, they managed to escape from there, but now, after some time, many more people suddenly started attacking them. The bad news was that now, even the lady had come to that place. This was the same lady who had finished Vig and now she needed the magical stick. She attacked Word and Nick with a gun as well. Word, Nick, and Tika were trying to save their lives by going to a gas station, but slowly the entire area began to be destroyed. Nick tried to turn the alien lady around, but it was of no use because she was quite powerful. Now, all three of them were constantly escaping from there. Suddenly, a large group of aliens from the Alliance appeared in front of them. They caught Word, Nick, and Tika and took them to their base. This was actually the group of aliens from which Nick belonged, and now the leader of the group, who was also an alien, was very angry with Nick because he had joined humans. So, now the group leader ordered his son to kill Nick. The leader's son immediately killed Nick and threw him into a cave. Tika and Word were very sad about this. Suddenly, Tika took out the magical stick and revived Nick with its powers. With his power, he also threw all the aliens away. But using so much energy made Tika's body suddenly weak. There were marks appearing on her body. Tika was saying that maybe I won't be alive for long, but you both have to keep this magical stick away from that alien. Because if she gets hold of the stick once, she will terrorize and no species on our Earth will survive. Tika also said that there is a river of natural water near my house. If I go inside it, I could be fine. But Word was saying that many enemies would be waiting for you there too, and going there is not without danger. Word immediately responded that staying there would also mean Tika's death. It's better that we go there and try to revive her. Taking the risk, both of them took Tika to her house. After looking around, Tika was sent into the water so that she could heal, but what they feared happened. Many gangsters were present there who wanted to take the magical stick from Tika. Along with them, the alien lady was also present, who was not going to leave this opportunity this time. She immediately attacked Nick, Word, and Tika. Now Word and Nick started fighting the lady's people because they were gradually increasing. Word was trying to stop the alien lady because she wanted to go to Tika and take the magical stick. Surprisingly, no matter how many attacks were made on the alien lady, she quickly recovered herself. But Nick had already killed many of her companions, and now only she was left. Now Nick kept the alien lady busy, taking advantage of which Word took Tika to that natural water. This was a magical water with many ingredients inside it. Tika was dipped into the water, and she immediately started healing. It seemed that all her wounds were healing, but at that place, the same alien lady had arrived, who now had the magical stick in her hands. She started to awaken terror with its help. Suddenly, Nick fired a bullet, which hit her hand, and the magical stick fell down. Word immediately rushed to pick up the stick. The alien lady said that if any human picks up this stick, they will die completely. After thinking a lot, Word decides that it's okay if I die, but with this explosion, you all will also die, and I would feel very good that I killed you by sacrificing myself. As soon as he grabs the magical stick, it turns out that nothing is happening to him. Nick, happily, tells Word that you are not human but an elf, meaning that Word has many powers inside him. Now that Tika had recovered, she was telling Word some magical spells, and after saying them, all the energy from the magical trick went into the body of that alien lady, and she was completely blasted there. But then there is a big explosion, which all the people outside are watching, and now Word and Nick together saved all the people. The magical wand was also completely safe, and with this, our story ended here.